Right, we just lost 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. The final whistle went moments ago as all the players erupt into a little melee. Now, let's talk about the game. If you didn't see the game, 3-1 might not surprise you. But let me tell you, if you watched it, you'll know that the scoreline flattered Chelsea. It was a very even game. Both teams created a bit, but not loads. From our perspective, encouragement, Januzaj was fantastic in the number 10 role. Created constantly, caused trouble down both sides of the pitch and through the middle. Had a really very mature display at Stamford Bridge. The same cannot be said for Ashley Young. Valencia and Welbeck were all right, didn't really shine throughout the game, to be honest. Phil Jones was poor for their first goal, so easily beaten by Eto'o, and then the back line was poor for the other two goals we conceded from Eto'o again. Now, the difference between the two teams was Samuel Eto'o, a forward who, 32 years old, used to be a genuine world-class talent, but a player who, if you give him a chance, will put the ball in the back of the net. If you look at the players we had on display, Welbeck, Valencia, Young, those players, given those chances, are they going to score? Not every time. And that is the problem we have at the moment, is that with injuries to Rooney, Van Persie, Hernandez didn't start, we don't have the squad of players who you can look at and say, well, if we get the chance, we will take it. Danny Welbeck, for example, had a chance. He's 6 yards out. Lots of people claiming he was fouled, should have had a penalty. However, if you're 6 yards out and the ball's at your feet, it doesn't matter if there's a man standing on your head. A proper centre forward will smash that ball into the back of the net. And he didn't have a man standing on his head. He had a bloke kick him a little bit in the ankle. And we're not Liverpool. We don't need to claim that every time one of our players is touched in the area is a penalty, regardless of if you think it is or not. We're not that desperate. We don't need to sink to that level, even if we are losing. I think if we'd had the first goal, it could have been an entirely different result, because they really didn't have many chances. We had more of the ball, and like, to go away to Stamford Bridge, it wasn't a terrible result. It wasn't perfection, obviously, but with the squad we've got, with the players we've got, it was all right. And I think the scoreline flatters Chelsea big time. Best we could hope for. Now, if we talk about the managers, Chelsea have something in Mourinho that we don't have in Moyes, in that he is an asset to their club. He demands the absolute best out of the players, and the players see him and they say, I'm running through brick walls for you. Unfortunately, David Moyes isn't one of those managers, and it's not necessarily his fault. It's just something about Mourinho's character that he has that. And that showed on the pitch today, in that every loose ball, a Chelsea player was at it first. Doesn't matter whereabouts on the pitch people were or how close people were to the ball, they were there. There was one occasion when there was a loose ball. Ashley Young starts walking over thinking, I've got this, and Will.i.am comes out from nowhere to take it, because they wanted it a little bit more. And I think that's why they got the result today, is that they were far more committed. We're a team, people are saying transition, I don't know if that's necessarily the right term, but we're a team with a squad that needs to be improved. And when those enforcements come in, I think confidence will lift and we will be getting to the ball first. We will see a bit more desire from players, but we need that to happen. As it is, not ideal. Vidic was sent off in the 92nd minute. Never a red card. Obviously, anyone with a brain can see that it's definitely a yellow card. Terrible tackle, but it's in the middle of the park. It's not malicious. It's just a poorly timed tackle. It's a yellow card. Now, Raphael, on the other hand, his tackle 2 minutes later, two-footed, mental. That is a red card, no arguments. He should have been sent off. And the fact is, he needs to eliminate, I thought he had, but he needs to eliminate that from his game, because we've gone down to 10 men. We've got Vidic now banned. We don't need Raphael getting the same. With the scoreline is done, we've lost the game, there's 30 seconds left. Don't throw two-footed challenges in. There's just no point. It's reckless. And with a frail squad, we cannot afford to have players banned. So disappointed in Raphael for doing that. Say what you like about, we need a bit of passion, but we also need composure. That's more important, if anything, in this time. So 3-1, not ideal, but Liverpool drew at the weekend, and they're who we're fighting fourth place for, because right now that has to be the target. Forget about the league. I mean, in 3 months' time, maybe we can talk about it, maybe we can't. But right now, getting to fourth is what matters. Liverpool drew, so we're still in the race, and that will do for now.